Hey guys, how's it going? We're playing some more Kerbal Space Program today. I've had a listen to your comments, and I think the general consensus is more boosters. Okay, let's go. To resume our last save game, it's definitely Dojo. Okay, so I had a read through your comments. I listened to what everyone was saying. Pretty much, I need to make sure that I add more stages, more rockets, some RCS boosters that will allow me to change my direction when I'm in space. And also I need to add a orbital stage, I believe. So what I'm going to do is detach this and a small fuel tank. Whoa, that's not a small fuel tank. That's a small fuel tank. Here. And a rocket. Let's see here. That looks good to me. Nice. Okay. This is looking good already. Now, what someone said is to use a tri-coupler? Here. And add some of these big old jumbo tanks. Let's see, structural. Stack tri-coupler. Wowzers. Okay. Whoa, this is going to be big. And then 3 of the big ones. Wow, okay. That seems too big. It can't be those ones. It must just be a larger fuel tank. Maybe 3 of these guys? That seems right. Let's go with that. And let's add... not that big. 3 big old rockets. They look cool. Are those ones good? Maybe they're too small. Let's go with these ones. Okay. Let's move these fins down here. How's this, guys? Too tall? I think it's probably a bit too tall, isn't it? We've also got too many stages. Let's add a decoupler here. Sorry, not too many stages, not enough stages. This won't work. Surely not. Look how long it is. Oh, there's only one way to find out. Dojo Mark II, Mark at, or Mark II, that's what we want. Let's save it, and let's head to the launch pad. Oh, wow, look at this thing. It's a monster. It looks so weird. Okay, well, let's see how we do. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, I just realized I put the fins on in like a really bizarre way. Well, it seems to be working. Right. Now, another thing that people said was that I needed to start my gravity turn sooner. So, let's start to turn now. It's starting to spin a little bit, which is a worry. It's probably because of my wonky ass fins. My ass fins, not in line. Okay, this is looking good. We're running out of fuel on those big tanks here, so we'll just pull those down for a minute. My fins going crazy to try and keep us straight. My liquid fuel is running out. We can see them there just counting down. So I'm gonna decouple those in a moment. Boom, it's gone. Lighting up the next. It's gonna tumble back down. Kill any spectators that have amassed at the launch pad. Okay, let's have a look at the map and see how our trajectory is looking. We're about to hit our apoapsis, which is the highest point in our arc here. So we do really want to kick up some thrust before we hit that. Did I turn too quickly that time? Surely I have. Let's try and get a bit more height. Here we go. Because I'm still not out of the atmosphere. I think I must have turned too quickly. And that fuel tank has run out. Separate that one too. Woo! So I'm down to what I wanted to be my orbiting stage already. So I'm not sure our extra fuel worked as planned, because I think maybe we added too much weight and not enough thrust to the shuttle, or to the spaceship, sorry. Wow, okay. Whoa, we're getting massive height now. This little guy can get some serious speed. I'm trying to tilt. Oh, it helps if I turn my SAS off. Okay, so we're already... wow. Okay, so I hadn't turned too quickly, and by trying to straighten out, I've actually ended up with a ridiculous orbit here, or I guess arc, not an orbit, and I'm completely out of fuel. Which means this little guy is definitely going to be floating around in space for a while. Well, let me speed up because it says my ship is throttled up. Here we go. Warping through time here. Wow, look how beautiful the planet is. It's a big old river running through. Heading onto the dark side of the planet now. Wow, it's getting real dark. Okay, well, let's end this flight because we know that guy is gonna be all right. And let's head back to the vehicle assembly building. I think what I'm gonna do is pretty much scrap this. I'm gonna keep my SAS module there, but what I'm going to do is add a decoupler for this little guy, so when we do get back to Earth, we just have the pod. Then I'm going to add the fuel tank I used before, because this one worked great. It was these two, I believe, this combination. And I'm going to add some RCS thrusters. What do we need here? 4? 3? 3 will be plenty, I'm sure. There we go. Now, for the second stage, I'm going to go for one of the longer tanks, once I put the decoupler in. No. Let's go big or go bust. I'm going to have a converter here, the Rocco Max brand adapter, and we're going to have one of these big old tanks here. Look at this. This is looking more like a real space shuttle now. Spaceship. Space rocket. I'll get there eventually. Okay. This is looking a lot better already. And we want one of these big guys at the bottom, surely. Now, I know there's also radial decouplers. Here we go. So I'd have 3 of these guys on the sides, and put 3 of the slightly smaller tanks there as well. 3 of these guys. go a little bit lower, I think. Here we go. Okay. Now let's add some of these guys to those. Look at this. This is looking fantastic. This is great. You can even add some aerodynamic nose cones, I think. Here we go. Nice. Okay. And finally, we'll just add some fins. Some of these big old structural ones. Is there nothing bigger than that? How's that looking? This is looking good. Okay. This is a complete overhaul, so let's give it a new name. Big ol' Dojo. Mark 1. Save it, and let's head to the launch pad. Let's see who we've got in the cockpit. It's Jebediah again. He's been successful in 2 space flights after making it back last time. He's about to take flight in what will hopefully get us in an orbit around the planet. Let's throttle up. Let's hit T to turn on SAS. And hit spacebar to launch. Okay. Wow, we're really heavy. And those little things aren't doing anything at all. Alright, let's get rid of them. Uh-oh. Jeb, you okay? Oh, this thing's exploding. Whoa, that thing was really close. I think what we should have probably done is got the main booster and those 2 extra things firing at the same time. Look at the rocket spinning around there. Wow, it exploded. Okay. Okay, this was a less than successful maiden voyage of the big old dojo. Let's try and... Why is that? Oh no. Okay, I'll try and straighten it out. Come on. We need to gain some speed. Jeb, you okay? It's nothing to worry about. It's just a slight engine malfunction. We'll have you to space in no time. Okay, we need the parachute right now. Oh. Wow. That was a close one. Some collateral damage of the space center, but it's all part of the risk of getting to space. Jeb's still alive. He's parachuting down. This guy's been through a lot. He's a soldier. He's definitely a tough one. Okay, let's speed things up while Jeb is heading towards the ground. Let's get Jeb out. And just like last time, we'll get a quick wave from Jeb to end the episode. If Jeb... Oh no, Jeb! He's gone into cardiac arrest! He's not blinking! He must be dead. No! Brave astronaut Jeb! This is the true cost of attempted spaceflight. The death of a brave Kerbal naut. Okay guys, well I hope you enjoyed this episode of Don Plays Kerbal Space Program. I'll certainly be doing more in the next couple of days. Hopefully I'll make it to space. Please keep sending in some comments, letting me know what I need to do. Those last ones were really, really helpful. I think maybe I could have executed them in a slightly better way. But I'm definitely making progress. Thanks a lot guys, see you soon.